Hello, Twin Flame Collective. Welcome to your reading today. My name is Tanya Vargo. If you're interested in a private reading with me, just DM me, reach out to me, or email me at tanya@earthangeleverlasting.com. So let's get into this. So we have the divine masculine towards the divine feminine. We have the divine feminine towards the divine masculine. And we have the divine masculine towards the karmic. And we have for hidden truths. And then we have shadows. And then we have some oracle cards and message cards, soul whispers. And over here we have masculine madness oracle cards. Then we have the Ocean of Emotion oracle cards, and then we have some Sacred Union messages, okay? So here we go. So the divine masculine is coming in as wanting some unconditional love, or wanting the Queen of Cups, or somebody that embodies the Queen of Cups. I'm doing collective reading for y'all, so just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But she's a soft and gentle queen. She's also the psychic queen. She's the one that's most like the high priestess. So, you know, she's got some psychic energy kick in, and she's the empathetic queen, the loving queen. You know, as a mom, she's the one that's like, you know, if you can basically do no wrong, right? You do something bad, she'll give you a cookie and be like, don't do that again. You know, she can kind of have rose-colored glasses for the people she loves. The divine feminine is coming in as wanting the King of Pentacles, or she's coming in with that energy herself, 222 on the clock. So remember yesterday's reading where I was joking around and I was like, you know, he's going back and forth telling both women that he loves them, and he loves the divine feminine at the beginning of the week, and then he loves the karmic at the end of the week. And, you know, who would want that kind of impulsivity? Who would want somebody so with, you know, it's just so easy to turn their head and change their mind on a dime, right? Well, she's literally coming in and saying that I want the knight, somebody at very least like the Knight of Pentacles. He is always committed. He is always dependable. I can trust him. He is slow moving. He is thoughtful, and he will drop his stuff for me. So Spirit is kind of coming in and confirming like, bruh. This is what she wants. You want this? You want this? 333 on the clock. You gotta at least be this. So I thought it was kind of funny. So they're having some differences over third-party situations. So yeah, still over the karmic. We still not agreeing. We still not liking it. We're still getting our hearts broken. We're still getting hurt over here. It hadn't changed. And I'm just going to give you a quick look at her spread just to show you, like, you know, this is the Ten of Swords. She feels backstabbed over this crap. Okay, she's feeling backstabbed over the Seven of Swords, which is like the deception, the cheating, the sneaking around and all that. So, you know, it's showing up in his reading too that they're having difficulties and differences over that, okay? Judgment. So this is a collective reading, so I'm going to go through the few layers it can be. We have like Spirit coming in and being like, guys, one more time, and, you know, I'm calling it in for you one more time. This is your life-changing opportunity. This is your chance to change everything one more time. I am blowing the horn for you, right? It can also mean that, you know, they're judging each other a little bit, you know, and there's definitely been some hurt here, right? There's been some hurt. So they could both be, you know, just kind of judging each other and looking at things and making some decisions, right? Emotionally, you know, they want some balance. They want to heal this. Healing. This card is all about healing. It's all about bringing opposites together. It's all about balancing things out. And it's in their emotions, so it can also mean healing or reconciliation in some cases, especially for Twin Flame, because it's a higher arcana card. So we got a lot of spirit working working here. In the physical and physically, you know, it's just difficult, right? Because he either just impulsively makes these decisions, right, very quickly, and then he's got to deal with the repercussions because he didn't think it through, and now he's got to like figure out how to fix everything, right? So he feels very burdened in the physical right now from this relationship, and it's his own doing. Like, let's just be, we don't see like the divine feminine sneaking around and doing crazy stuff, you know. Mentally, you know, he's thinking he can give it one more shot. He's thinking, I get knocked down, but I get up again. And they're both kind of in that space because it's, you know, where they both are mentally. But geez, right? Like, how many times we got to get knocked down and get up again, right? We're probably kind of thinking about that. We're probably judging that, right? So, you know, just if you want this divine masculine, then you need to at a minimum be that. If you're not even going to be the emperor yet, at a minimum, you gotta roll with being like this. So, you know, with all this burden he's feeling and things like that, he's saying it feels like I'm slowly losing you, fading. I'm drowning in despair for you, so despair. I finally see shadow work, right? So maybe some smoke is clearing up for him, you know, like maybe all these interventions from spirit that just keep happening over and over and over and over between everybody. He's kind of finally seeing like what it all is, right? That it's the twin flame journey, and he has a responsibility, you know, even though at the end of the day everything's your choice and it's your free will. You know, you were given this gift, 818. If you were given this gift, and it can be your destiny, but you have to do the shadow work. You have to look at yourself. If you don't work on it, you're not going to evolve. You're not going to evolve into an empress or an emperor, because you're supposed to go through these challenges, right? To learn your lessons, to evolve into a higher state of being and consciousness and integrity, like divine, being divine, right? So, you both were sent here, and if, you know, say, for instance, because normally they're the ones that wake up first, but if the divine feminine is woken up and she's done all her work, I mean, what's she gonna do? Wait till you're 80 to like level up and meet her? Probably not gonna wait till she's 80, you know. You're gonna have to buck it up and suck it up, you know. So this is really great that the masculine is like, you know, the smoke clearing. He's seeing he's got some work to do, and it looks like he's willing to do it. Looks like it. Here, we keep getting these cards for him, right? I'm absolutely obsessed with you. Obsession. So down here, and it's interesting, these cards came out under shadow work. So I think You know, sometimes it's just so valuable how spirit plans things out. I can't sleep, I don't eat, and I have no sense of inner peace, anxious. There's a burning rage inside of me, anger. So I'm going to do the other 2 cards and I'm going to come back. You know, I've been saying for days and days and days, right? He's angry at himself. He's made all these impulsive decisions. He still continues to make these impulsive decisions that end up causing hurt and reverberating out to everybody. All these impulsive acts that just like end up being like so destructive and so hurtful. So what he's saying is, love, I'm so madly in love with you, and I'm afraid of opening my heart again. Open. So the best, I can give you an example, like, because as divine feminine, sometimes we can be like, what the heck who's afraid of love? Who is afraid of it? 11:11. So here's the deal. I can tell you a little personal story, and this is how it's going for me a little bit. So my divine masculine likes to contact me through different accounts, right? So, one evening about, I guess, a week ago, maybe Saturday, you know, he reached out and he told me behind this veil of another Instagram account that he loved me, and then he retracted it. But I saw the message, and then I saw him retract it because I was literally just staring at it, and I was like, "You love me, huh?" And he was like, "Now I'm gonna go punch something." Right now, I just want to go punch something. So that's how 12:12. That's how difficult it is for some of them. That just it's like a loss of control to them, right? And it makes them angry. And then on some things, it's like, you know, they're angry for making the wrong choice, and they're angry that they keep effing it up to where it's so hard, right? So that's just like a little cute story I can tell you. Like, some of them, it's literally ripping down everything they believe and everything they're protecting themselves from. And what happens is, you know, it scares them, right? It scares them. And then they just do ridiculous stuff to sabotage it, or they're angry with themselves, or, you know, it's when you're anxious and something scares you, like, say if you're a little bit unnerved anyway, and then say like one of your kids bangs something or someone bangs on the door, you know, when you have anxiety, it can kind of make you angry, right? Like you can react out of anger because you were already in this state of being anxious, and then, you know, somebody slams something, it scares the crap out of you, and it can bring up some anger too, right? So, or like, you know, sometimes when it's unintentional, but your kid sometimes can hurt themselves or whatever, and then you get like the angry part because you see they're hurt and it scared you so bad, right? And it's just like it can come out in anger sometimes when you've got anxiety, right? So this is totally giving him issues, you know, and he's finally seeing, it looks like, you know, he's finally seeing he's got some things to resolve and work on, and that ultimately at the end of the day, it's his choice to continue on the journey. He can get off at any time. It's also her choice to wait, right? It's like she literally does not have to wait till she's dang near, you know, in the wheelchair and things like that for him. Like, her job is to go off and do her and be happy, right? So you never leave my thoughts. So that goes right along with anxious, and it's interesting that it came right out under anxious. You scare the shit out of me. So that's like with the anxiety and the anger and the, you know, that's all of it. Negative thoughts get us no results, right? Yeah. So if he's being negative, even just in his thoughts, or she's being negative just in her thoughts, it's gonna blow this crap up, right? It's just gonna set it backwards. It's just gonna make it go the opposite direction, because thoughts are energy, and you know, energy will turn into things, right? So connect with me in the 5D. So this is a twin flame confirmation card that he would like to get back to, you know, telepathically communicating with her, or he wants her to telepathically communicate with him in the future. So here we go with the divine feminine towards the divine masculine. Like I said, she's coming in 10 of swords, right? So the traditional version of this card is a man laying down with 10 swords stabbed in his back, and he's bleeding and all kinds of stuff. So she's just like, God, you know, you stab me in the back again, like it's never gonna end, right? Like this is how it is. This is the way it is. And so that's why they're having these problems, because she's kind of like, you know, it was bad enough at this. It was bad enough at 3 swords. The betrayal was enough. The deceit was enough. The third party was enough. But you always have to turn around and sink 7 more in just to make me feel like crap. And like I can't get up off the floor again. Like, come on. So that's where she's at right now. Okay. So he's coming in as strength. So the strength card is about internal strength, using your inner strength, you know, being incredibly self-controlled. It's also the Leo card. Okay. And so he could be seeing her just as herself for some of y'all, if you're Leos. And then also this card in love readings, it could be like, you know, can you please chase me? I like it when you chase me. I need a little bit of a chase. And I just, you know, if that's the case, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Divine masculine, I don't think she's gonna do that right now. Like, I don't know. I think you probably got it mixed up which way it's got to go here a little bit, if it's the chasing thing coming in. So just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. They're having some difficulties with stability, with grounding the relationship. This could be a person for some of you. So whoever the stable woman is that's amazing with animals, that has a lot of abundance, enjoys luxury, the finer things, takes care of everybody and everything. So they're either having problems with that type of energy, or this is a person, you know. Take what resonates or leave what doesn't. It could very well be you, divine feminine. You know, it could be you yourself. Like, you know, we're having difficulties with how you are. So just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. They're both looking at what kind of seeds they've planted here. Like, there's a little bit of a pause. And I think this is an interesting card for them to come up here in their similarities, right? And then judgment is right here in their similarities over here, right? So they're just going over, like, so judging each other possibly, going over what they've planted here and possibly how to move forward. Emotionally, you know, we're stuck in this deception, we're stuck in the deceit, we're stuck in the sneakiness. Maybe she or both, they feel deceived, or like they're being sneaky, or someone's sneaking off, or someone's cheating, that kind of a thing. So we're emotionally stuck here. In the physical or physically, the fate is stepping in and destiny stepping in, and the wheel's gonna spin again, right? And this usually means for the better, usually. Usually. So we have, you know, fate stepping in and spirit stepping in. So, you know, destiny, in the physical, the wheel's spinning one more time. Mentally, they're just thinking about getting to know each other, how to build, how to move on from here, how to be a team, possibly create legacies, things like that. So, you know, that's where they both are. That's where they both are mentally. So here we have protection. I just want to keep you safe and warm. That's kind of like how she is, right? So that's kind of how that queen is, definitely. I want forever with you, destiny. You're just speaking about destiny and the physical. Nostalgic, I love you. So, you know, I don't think the divine, like for me, if he's come out actually for some of you and said, I love you, okay, even if he feels this divine masculine, even if you feel this way after saying all this, it didn't hurt her. Okay, it made her happy. Okay, I've been watching you, jealousy, so sure, like yeah. That could be some of what this is too, right? That could be some of what this is too. I wanted you the moment I saw you. So that's kind of like how twin flames work a little bit. There's just like that instant connection immediately. So I can hear you, telepathic. So here we go. This is another twin flame confirmation. You know, they're saying he was asking her to connect with me in the 5D. She's like, I can hear you. I can hear you, right? So, down here we have some soul whispers. We have I need you. I've looked up twin flame. So hello, can we just keep saying twin flame, twin flame, twin flame, twin flame, twin flame, twin flame, twin flame. Did you know how special you are? I need courage to reach out. So, you know, this is what this card is about too, where he came in, the inner strength and courage and things like that. That's what that card is too. I know you are my twin flame. So, whoo, I've looked up twin flames and I know you're my twin flame. I can hear you and connect with me in the 5D. I can't remember the last time I've had this many confirmations. I will always come back. And that's kind of what twin flames do, right? Like, it's just like they go away and then something throws them back together. You know, it's like magnets. And I just want to show you like these Soul Whisper cards by Bridget Rowell. They don't always connect, right? Like they don't always click up and make the rose. Most of the time you're getting half of a rose when you get a message. We have two little click ups here, and I just look at that as an extra little confirmation personally. So just pointing that out. Okay, so let's go over how he feels about the karmic. Oh, so his feelings towards the karmic. As soon as this card came down, I was like thinking about that Tiesto song, let's get down to business. She is like the no nonsense queen, right? She's very cold. She doesn't want to bullshit. She hates bullshit. She's very cut the crap kind of person. She's seen everything. She knows her way around everything. She doesn't mince words. She's very honest. So that's the energy he's coming in here. So I would say he's like, I just don't want any more bullshit. Cut the crap, you know. The karmic's coming in as the wheel. So she's feeling like things are changing for the better for them. She feels like destiny's stepping in and things are changing for the better for them. Okay. Their difficulties that they're having are joy and happiness. That's what this card means, okay? It's also the Leo card. It's also another Leo card. So if you happen to be a Leo, just know, good or bad, they're having issues with you. Good or bad, they could be having some issues with you. But overall, this as a collective, they're having some trouble with just being happy and experiencing joy. Both of them would just, like to ground this offer. Sometimes this can mean a gift, a small gesture like a date or going to coffee or whatever. So they're both coming in as wanting to possibly communicate maybe, or talk or share something. Mentally, they're on pause. So this is the traditional card of this card, right? So emotionally, they're on a pause. They're thinking about, what the heck did we plant here? What do we have left? Is there anything left? Should we move forward? It's just one of those contemplated cards. And so it's even clarified right here. We have in the physical for them, or physically, the Hermit. Literally thinking. So what we literally thinking and trying to come to a conclusion about what we have going on here. He's just, they're thinking. And they're also, so this is, mentally, we have the Knight of Swords, right? So the Knight of Swords is a brutal dude. He doesn't mince words. He doesn't have patience to, sugarcoat things for you. He's going to come in, he's going to say some stuff, and he's going to take off. He's kind of like, Eminem on a good day. On a bad day, he's brutal, and he'll hit you. He'd rather smack you around than get into an argument with you, just because serious lack of patience. So, and he doesn't have time to for your sissy shit, basically. So if we zoom out on this a little bit, we're on a pause here emotionally, and we're thinking about the negative shit that's happened. Like, what is all this, just the negative stuff that has happened here. So we have, I don't react when people mention you. I want you. So I just want you to know, if you guys have been looking at these cards over here and have been like, are there any nice cards in that deck? There's lots of nice cards in it. They just have not been coming up. Okay. They haven't been coming up. There's I love you and I want you and all those things. Because those are secrets that people keep to themselves, right? I remember every detail of that day. So this is a fascinating confirmation card, because whatever this brawl was, mentally it's here, this brawl. Physically, we're thinking about stuff. Emotionally, we're thinking about stuff. So clearly something happened, and we're going over every detail, whatever that day was, okay? That day. I feel you, even though we are apart. So we've talked about that this, this particular collective could be a soul karmic, where, she was written in to this contract to basically keep the twin flames apart, or be an additional choice and lesson for the masculine to live with in this lifetime. We'll see what he does, right? I understand you better now. So, he's going over his shadow work, right? Over here. And then these cards are literally, this is called In the Shadows. I'm seeing the box is kind of far away right now. I know more than you think, so he has a knowing about things. Thank you for leaving me. So whatever happened that made them part, whatever that fight was, he's thankful, and it's changed him. So he's different now, he's different. So it's a lot of confirmations about, him being telepathic and spiritual, understanding and knowing there's shadow work to work on. So he's changing. He's changing. I'm different now. We're going through a phase. We're going through another change with him. So, If you like what you heard and this resonates with you, let me know in the comments. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day.